Alright, we're going to be watching Savitz, who's playing Anna on Midtown. This is Masters 4. I do not know if this is PC or console. I've stayed around low Masters since the beginning of Overwatch 2, and I was around Mid Masters in OWL. Not really sure exactly what you mean by that. But that was during double shield meta, so I was pretty much a heal bot. Since Overwatch 2 release, I've tried to add more offensive actions to my gameplay, but I'm sure about if I'm DPSing too much or too little. I feel like this is a pretty average game for me, both how I play and T-balance. I've noticed my sleep dart usage can be wasteful at times, and sometimes I focus too much on one person. Cool, so let's take a look. Pretty regular so far. So you see the hog, you see your bastion gets low, it's fine. Accuracy is pretty good so far. I would not come back this way. Your team's gonna be taking this route in. This is probably the most common route into the point. So you should already be moving over here, and you want to maintain LOS on your front teammates, and also get ready to sleep/nade the hog. Right? Both sleep and nade are incredibly strong against hog, and you can basically prevent the hog from playing the game. See, like playing here is bad, especially since your Doomfist is set up in top left window. Your Doomfist is gonna be going pretty soon. You should be already like over here, something like that. You're too far back right now. Nade goes in, you're fine. Reload. Doom goes in. Yeah, see? So we watch from here. You can see your Doomfist is staging in window. Doomfist is going right now. At this point, if I was in this position, I would then step up to this cab and jump on top. Because he's going in right now. He's going to need help right away. Like, this should be a nade right now. And then when he goes for the sleep, this should be, or go for the hook, this should be a sleep. And then you save your Doom and you kill the hog. Fights one. This is just overly passive positioning here. I would scope that, yeah. It's a good sleep. I wouldn't back off in that situation because this is like a win or die, right? Like there's no retreating from this point. I would just walk up and nade him, depending on exactly how low he was and if he got woken up in time. Dies, great. So still winnable fight. Bastion's popping off. Zen's popping off. Nade's okay. I mean, this is all fine. I mean, obviously, I think you messed up at the beginning, but your team is just better. Going forwards. This is a pretty aggressive peek. So you see the Reaper right now. You also heard the Reaper. You completely whiffed this sleep. You also don't have nade right now. The Reaper should just killed you. Your Mei is absolutely popping up. I gotta check the end of this match because I wonder if this is a win or a loss. Just to set expectations. Trance popped here. Oh, this is gonna be a win. Oh, I hate reviewing wins, but it's fine. Yeah, I mean, so far your DPS are just way better than theirs. Like, it's not even close. You lost your Doomfist right away, and your team still easily won that 4 and 5. I would not have kept shooting the Doom there. It's kind of lucky that he died. I don't know what that sleep is. Instead of wasting your time with the sleep, you could have shot the soldier right now. 2 shots kills the soldier. Like, you see how you're just sitting there? That's not the kind of awareness you'd like to see from a Masters Anna. You could have got another heal in. Even walk back into your crosshair. Yeah, this is kind of rough. So you basically miss a dart here, right? You don't technically miss it, but you miss both dart and grenade because he's purple right now. I understand the grenade because you didn't necessarily know that he's gonna get purple, but you would have heard it right now. I mean, it happens about the same moment, so I think I forgive the grenade. But then you shot that dart a little early, so you missed some of the healing. Then he gets punched in right away, and then that means he's just enough health that he doesn't survive for this. I think you could have kept the Doom alive. You reset, which is the correct call. I'd follow the Reaper so you can get a kill. He doesn't have Wraith, so if you climb up, might be able to get a kill there. Yeah, this is a good example where I think in the modern Overwatch 2, you would be going to peek to get damage in, not heal right now. Everyone's fine, right? Just peek and see if you can get a kill. Sleep's not. Oh boy, that nearly killed you. I don't think that grenade is great. Nobody can follow up on this grenade even if you land it. Your team is not ready yet, right? You still have your Mei coming up. I don't think your team's ready to follow up on this grenade. Even if you land it, I don't think it does anything. Doom's in. Yeah, I would hit scan right now. Make sure you get heals. Oh, you're super lucky. I think the only reason you don't die here is because the May wall budges you to the right. That was very, very lucky. I think you should be dead right now, but I think that nade's okay. I don't hate it. Multiple people critical. I think I would have wanted you to throw deeper to the left to hit your Doom with it as well. You only hit the Zen. Oh, you get low. You hear the Reaper on your right. You're definitely not reacting to sound cues well. That's the second time that you've walked up to a Reaper who's been close on your right. That nade is useless. Right? It's only your Cassie right now. Your Cassie's already nearly full. Like the Doom's in motion when you're throwing this grenade, which is no good. And you throw a sleep out of Wraith Reaper. That's also no good. I don't know why you're rotating this way. Just play left, right? Now your team is left control. Why are you rotating to the right? This is a huge waste of time. Like you're really hurting your tank's uptime right now. You should immediately have scoped. As soon as you see Cassie get critical, you should have been a scope heal on him, even with the Doom low. Right now. Should have been a scope heal on the Cassie on the top of your screen. Right? You're still not registering it. Like, everything's just like a tad slow, right? Compared to like where a GM on would be. Like your reactions in general are just not quite there. Doom's gonna die here. I don't think that's really your fault. I mean, there's a lot of people that you have to heal right now. You're generally moving forward. The Doom's just going too early. Like I would say the Doom is like probably the worst player on your team, but your DPS are dramatically better. Okay, obviously you were trying to nano the Doom here. First of all, the Doom is not even visible right now. Even if the May wasn't here, I don't know that you have LOS to get the actual nano on. But number one. Number two is like just like the distinct between your movement, right, and your mouse. So you're going to the left as you're clicking this, but obviously you should be going to the right, right? The game just runs a little bit too fast for you. You know, like that's my general vibe here is that you're just having trouble keeping up with the game at a master's level. Like little things like this just keep coming up over and over and over again where I'm like really surprised at this. Like a lot of your execution is fine, but I think when things get tight, it all just starts degrading pretty quickly. You know, I don't even know that this was a good nano in general. Right? Your Doom's in here completely solo, your May is really far back unable to do anything, and your Cassidy's dead. Like, why are you nanoing into a 4-on-5 situation? Really, a 3-on-5? Actually, where the heck is your Zen? Yeah, it's a 2-on-5 situation that you're nanoing the Doom. I don't think this is a good call at all. I think you're very lucky that the enemy Zen threw that trance. Also, this nade is off target. You should have thrown it, obviously, a little bit lower. I assume you're trying to counter trance, but you jump at the same time, which again reflects that general desync between like your movement and your intended action. Lucky that you hit that sleep dart. Weird time to reload, right? You see your Maze in right now. Like, why are you reloading right now? You're like, something significant is about to happen, right? Like, this is not a good call. Doom goes in on you. I actually would have saved nade a little bit longer. I would either need it right away, like right now, to hit both of us, or I would have saved it. Because at 81 health, you're actually not necessarily going to die instantly, and you recover from the car from the Zen. But that's probably just greed. Cassie dies there. Nothing you can do about that, really. That sleep is bad. So you sleep while he's in the air going to your right, which is a much harder sleep dart versus just waiting for him to land and then sleeping. I would say this overall feels fairly sloppy. Zen just backcaps this? No way. Oh my god. Wow. Is this Masters on PC? This is crazy. What the heck? I don't even know what the heck is going on here. Is this what Masters is now? Okay, so you die here. Because the Doom dives you, right? So I think you're throwing this nade for the Zen. I understand that. I think you're moving that Zen nade would be on target, so I understand that. And this is like a relatively low risk situation to throw that nade, so I think that's fine. I don't think I mind this death. I think this is fine. What is this sleep? That's sloppy. Can't be doing that in Masters. Also, I have no idea what the heck that nade was. Like, why are you checking in right now? You have no idea where they are. Also, I would play cart here, right? Play cart here. You can still do your job from on cart, right? It frees up your Zen. Or either that or one of you needs to be much more forward, right? If you're letting Zen be the one pushing cart, you should be up to here, right? You can't have both of the supports be playing this far back. That is not the way things work in the upper ranks. Like, you have to maintain a lot more aggression. One of the reasons your Doom is dying is he just doesn't get healed, which would be confusing to me because he both doesn't get healed and he doesn't get Discord help because both you and the Zen are playing so far back. I don't understand why you're not standing on cart here. Like, there's no reason to not stand on cart in this situation. Here, you're looking for the Tracer, which is fair. I think just like, it's really your job to move the cart here. Like, I know the Tracer is a problem, but like, oh, that's so bad. Like, he's already Wraith before you pop this. It's not like he reacts to this. He was already Wraith before you pop this. This is really, really sloppy. And then you lose LOS of your Doom, so you have no ability to pop Nano, right? And also you, like, walk really far away. You're just, the issues just compound themselves. I would say that you are underperforming. If you played, like, this level every game, I think you would actually drop. Based on my expectations from low masters. I think you did best you can there. I mean, shots one target, you had to wait for purple. I think that was good by you. Not much you can do about that. Get the mini. Right. That's rough. Yeah, I would just wait there. I don't know why you're nanoing right now. I feel like you just got impatient here. Like, oh, like I just popped nano. But how do you know your Doom is ready to do anything with this nano? Unless he called for it? Like, he's missing a cooldown right now. So, I don't think he's going to do anything with this. I mean, I think you're very lucky to have forced trans out for that. I think you needed your team to regroup forwards and then pop nano. You are also very lucky the Doom does not kill you there. I don't even understand how the Doom doesn't kill you right now. He could just punch you in the wall. Alright, so Doom dies. So Doom dies here again. I don't think this is really on you. I mean, I think obviously you should have Nano right now, and now Nano would be so much more effective, but I don't think this is super on you. Missing that dart is big. I can't believe you dodged that, but we'll take it. Another example where I think you should just be a little more patient with sleep. Right? Like, you go for this difficult, like, mid-air sleep versus just waiting for him to make a move. Alright, Reaper on top of you, gets a kill. Staggers continue. That sleep is, again, really, really bad. I mean, first of all, it's literally impossible to hit anybody because you hit the wall. But second, like, the odds of the end of, like, re-peaking at that exact spot is very, very low. It's good purple. You need to hit the shot. Yeah, I would kill him. Very lucky you didn't get the mini. It's got Marine. That you spammed that. Like, you're clearly feeling stressed right now, and you just throw the sleep hoping for the Doom. Like, that is not an on-target sleep. He wasn't trying to dodge it or anything. Like, you just missed it. Yeah, I mean, I understand that you get spooked here. You gotta go back. Alright, so now you do cooldown, so you can be aggressive. Great. And you're gonna cap here. So, again, I think that you underperformed compared to expectations for offense, I would say. I think your team was straight up better than theirs, was my read. Because I don't feel like you made any significant plays. I don't think any of your nanos were good. You missed a lot of sleep darts. You let a bunch of people die. I'd say not great. Alright, May dies, not you, right? Definitely May's way out of position right now. I would stop looking up top. It's not really your job to hold it. If they come through top, that's a really bad sleep dart. You know, like you don't need to land this sleep. Like who cares? Even if you do sleep here, she's not gonna die, right? She's double supported, and you just use Zen and Ryan. You know, don't worry about it. I think you did about the best you could there with the nade. I don't know why you don't re-peak this though, because you still have 8 shots. Like fight this out. You know, like at this point, like you have to save the Ryan or the fight's over anyway. Why are you covering right now? Like why are you going for the mini? You're full health. This feels like a really bad read. This is like, oh, okay, I have plenty of time. Like, there's no sense of urgency. No, like you have to fight right now. You have no choice. You could have shot the Reaper enough to force him to Wraith, take pressure off your Ryan, have your Ryan live. That's really sloppy. You're gonna come out here. You see your Ryan's low. I think this is probably the right call to rotate. Unlikely that your Ryan is able to survive here. Yeah. I think it's a good nade. I honestly would have gone for the sleep after the nade too to confirm the kill. Because if you sleep the Junker Queen that far ahead with your Hanzo there, she probably dies. Are you really teabagging? Is that what we're doing here? That's another spam sleep. I don't love it. I mean, I know your Doom's over there, so like maybe it's a play, but I don't think it's a great play. I think the kill on the Hanzo's big. Yeah, save the Echo first. I wouldn't worry about the Hanzo in that situation. The Zen can take him. That's an okay spam nade. I mean, nothing's going to happen anytime soon, so I think it's fine. Okay. So she's going to come in here. So you waste sleep, right? Like, I have no idea what you're sleeping here. This is like total random spam. Your sleep usage is so bad. Like compare like an A to F scale where like let's say B would be average play for your level. I feel like your sleep usage is like D. You just spam them all the time. It's often with nobody on your screen. It's really really bad. So grenades coming. Obviously, sleep would be so helpful right now. If you were super quick, you could have gotten it before she even did this, which would have been fight winning. But even without that, you could sleep her right now, which would be great. But you drop. I understand this. So you see the Doom's low, but Trance is already going right now. So your Doom is gonna be fine, right? Like you don't have to worry about your Doom dying. The Trance will save him. If Trance doesn't save him at that point, like Nano's not gonna save him. He's gonna die before the Nano projectile gets to him. So I think this is a big mistake of Nano, right? Also, their Zen I think has popped Trance by the time you Nano. Yeah, exactly. Before you even come out the door, their Zen has tranced. There is no reason to be popping Nano here. This is a big mistake. I would say both your Nanos and your Sleeps are really bad. Like, significantly below where I would expect you for your level. So you're going to whiff this nade. You're going to hit the Junker Queen, but you miss your Zen completely. This is an easy nade, right? Just toss it in between them. This is a bad nade to whiff. Obviously, it kills your Zen here. Now you're in trouble. Do not try to peek her. Very lucky the Hanzo's missing shots. I would just scope there, right? Scope and get the kill. Once you hit him twice, after he fires his arrow, immediately scope and get the kill. This is an easy 1v1 at this point. Like, you did all the work, like, no scoping with the first two. This is now the easiest kill of your life to shoot the last one. Good reactive nade. Tough to do this because you obviously can't hear the footsteps. Obviously, sleep's not on target. I don't blame you with this one. I think this is an okay death. You really should have killed the Hanzo, though. Echo dies. Not really your fault. It's good timing. Oh, after you slept, right? And you saw the Zen orbs coming? Once you see that, shoot him, right? He's got 1 health. Shoot him right now. You see how slow you are to react to that? Oh, man, that's another kill you should have had. So Doom's in super deep. Nothing you can do about that. I mean, that's on him. Yeah, get ready to pocket Echo here. Oh, that's a really good teleport. He teleports on top of you. I think this is unexpected. I didn't expect this either, so I think this is fine. You could have grenaded to keep yourself alive like another fraction of a second, but I don't think it would have changed the fight anyway. He dies like instantly. I don't blame you. I think even if you hit the dart there, I think he still dies. Doom's on cart. Great. Save the Echo. Or save the Widow, rather. I can't believe you missed that nade. Oh, boy. That Mercy actually does a surprisingly good job shutting down both you and the Widow. Like, missing this grenade was big. And then you missed 2 darts. This is such an awkward fight. I feel like it was pretty obvious that Cassidy was dropping, and you should have saved the nade, but it's not the worst nade you've thrown. I understand that sleep. I don't think it's a great sleep, but it's not the worst sleep. I personally would have saved it. That's a wasted sleep, obviously. Like, you don't see anybody, your Cassidy heals up, there's no reason to throw that sleep, right? It's not like you need to rescue him. Yeah. I would say your DPS are better, your other support is better, possibly even your tank is better. Tank's definitely thrown some, but he's still getting more value out. I mean, the other supports being your supports being better might actually make a big difference, though. How does Zen die here? Oh my god, he's still purple. Yeah, he should not be peeking that. That's not you. Yeah, see, he's still purple when he dies. That's not on you. I mean, you can see the Reaper there. That's fine. It's not such a big deal. I don't know what that Reaper is doing. Decided to challenge the Cassie at long range. What the heck? Also, your Hanzo is throwing. Okay. 17 seconds. You hit the nade. I don't think I nano right now because I think their team is just in better position than we are. There's only 3 of you right now. There's only Sigma and Cart. Like, most likely he's just gonna kite slash rock the Rhine. I would save this longer until you can confirm that you're definitely gonna be able to win the fight. See, like, he just gets slapped. Like, this nano doesn't do anything. It wasn't force either. It's not like your Rhine was about to die. Like, I think this is a bad nano. Yeah, your Ryan's pretty much fine here. You have 2 critical health teammates to your right, including your Zen, who has 1 health. I would heal the Zen right now. You know, you can see them all on your screen. It's not like you don't see them. Way too slow to react to this. Yeah, and then just clean up. Okay, this is a big reason why I don't like reviewing losses because you probably feel like you did fine here. I think that you underperformed, right? I think that if your teams were actually the same level of skill, I think you would have lost this game. So, in summary, I would say number 1, your sleep darts are spammed all the time. Really, really poor sleep dart usage. Number 1. Number 2, on grenades, I think the timing on grenades is generally fine. You just spam a little, but I think that's okay. I think that your accuracy on nades is just not what I would expect from masters. Certainly not high masters. I think that you miss a bunch of easy ones that I don't think you can be missing if you want to climb. Number three, and this is a big one, your nanos are bad. Your nanos are really bad. It's hard for me to even figure out like why you did some of these nanos. They don't seem to make a lot of sense. Like for example, when Zen Trance is popped and then your Zen Trance is popped and you pop nano, like why did you do that at a moment in time? And there are times like you see you nano like as your Doom is coming back to you. I don't think you can read the flow of the fight. Like you have a lot of trouble predicting what your tank is going to do, which is a skill that you're going to need to develop in order to get into upper masters slash low GM. Beyond that, I think that you have another like wide grab bag of problems related to like response time, like micro decision mistakes, etc. across the board. And obviously I broke down like every single one of them, but there's lots of times where I'm like, I don't think our Masters Ana would do this. Like you made weird calls, like for example, running into the Reaper at close range when you could hear his footsteps. Like that's sloppy. That's just not something you should be doing. You should be like, oh, the Reaper's playing there, like I have to play differently. And it doesn't seem like you register that at all. Okay, I'm gonna stop there. Hopefully that's helpful.